Hi everyone, welcome, happy Thursday. I'm Heather, in case you don't know, if you're new to this group or you're just kind of Facebook stalking. I'm Heather, this is a Drops of Health public education group. So this is a group that is open to everyone, it's free education. And if you're watching this replay later on YouTube, because I post on YouTube when I'm done, I'll put the link to the Facebook group below. So because the group is really useful, because on the menu tabs there's the learning tab. It used to be called units, but it's called learning now. And you can go in there and it shows all the videos I've done, different topics, stuff like that, so it's easier to find things that way. Okay, so making sure everything's working. Yay. Okay, so like I said, I'm Heather. I'm a mom of 6. My kids range from 3 to 15, and we homeschool, and we've been using oil since 2012. So we really love them. We can't picture life without them now, and it's so easy to get in that you forget how it is when people are first introduced, and so that's why I like to teach. I like to help people see the freedom they can get in their health with oils. It's not just some snake oil weird things. They're actually super potent and they do a lot for your health, and I've learned so much over the years of using them as well. So to get started, before I'm going to talk about essential oils for beginners, because there's a lot of new people in here, and it could be a brush up for those of you who've been using oils and maybe you just have some that you don't use as much or whatnot. So before we do that, just a quick reminder, tomorrow is the Father's Day special. So the Island Mint is a new summertime blend, and that is going to be released tomorrow. So I think the oil is available individually, but it's going to come as a Father's Day kit, the 15 ml Island Mint, and then it's going to come with an Aroma clip diffuser, which is really cool because you can put the drops of oil on it, and then you stick it, and you can stick it in your car vent, or just clip it on your shirt, or clip it anywhere, so it's really cool. So anyway, that comes out tomorrow. We have 1 week left of this month, so in case you have any of your friends or family that want to get their own customer accounts, there's a deal they have to get a free lifelong vitality pack. It's the vitamin pack. That's been going on. I talked about it in previous lives. You can look under Learning tab, see all my weekly live videos, or you can go to the doTERRA Facebook page, and they always have lots of info in there. All right, so first off, oils. So the official terminology for essential oils are natural aromatic compounds extracted from seeds, bark, stems, roots, flowers, and other parts of the plant. So they contain natural and unique properties that have powerful benefits on your health and overall wellness. So that's what essential oils are, okay? So they're like herbs, like 1,000,000 times more potent, okay? So herbs have been around forever. It's nothing new. You always wonder why some herbs aren't edible, because they're used for medicinal reasons, right? God put them on earth where they're supposed to be. So like the lavender plants in France, and just, the frankincense trees in Somalia, like you can't just plant a frankincense tree here in Oregon, right? You could, but it's not going to do well. And so it's where it's supposed to be. So technically it's supposed to be sourced in the area where it's grown for centuries. That's the best climate, the best soil, the best everything. So do your research, please. The stuff in the store, nah. Like Walmart, you could buy essential oils everywhere now, and it's not the real deal, okay, you guys? You can tell, without getting too scientific, you can just put it on your skin. If it's like, poof, instantly dissolves in your skin, you don't feel anything on there, that is a true, pure essential oil. If you take the rinds of orange, when you peel an orange, and the stuff that comes up, that's essential oil, okay? You crush a lavender flower in your hands, okay? Essential oil, that's what it is. So if there is any greasy or leftover stuff, that is called a filler, and it is toxic if taken internally. So I advise do not take any essential oils internally. The only one that I recommend is doTERRA because they have like 7 different methods of testing. They're very thorough. They show all the reports. You can go to source2you.com and you can even enter in the number that's on the bottom of your bottle for that batch and read their science, like all the reports on that batch. There's so much out there. So doTERRA has a YouTube channel, the source2you.com, tons of info on doTERRA.com. It's all there. So look it up. Be safe, okay? So that is the terminology. Now, that's what oils are. Now, some things that you may hear when people talk about oils are carrier oil. They'll say dilute with carrier oil. That is a lipid-based substance used to dilute the essential oils. So the first thing that I use is the fractionated coconut oil. You can use the coconut oil in your cupboard, like the big tub you can get from Costco, right? You can use any other kind of vegetable oil. You can use olive oil. There's grapeseed. I mean, there's tons of them that you can use. But I personally like coconut oil because coconut oil in itself has so many health benefits and it's so good for your skin. And the fractionated coconut oil is the heaviest fat molecules are removed to keep it at a liquid state. So it's always liquid state. So this is great to use for if you want to make rollers, to dilute, like if you accidentally, like I've done this, have contacts, and if I have any peppermint oil on my fingers and I forget to wash my hands or something, and I like rub my eye and I'm like, it's like that cooling, burning sensation. You don't flush with water. Water pushes it in more, it makes it burn faster. Think when you eat jalapenos or something, you drink water, okay? You drink milk, right? To help with that. Well, the coconut oil you can use for that. So what I would do is with my other hand, squirt some fractionated coconut oil on it and rub my eye, okay? Took care of it. So that's some safety tips for essential oils. Do not put them in your eyes, up your nose, in your ears, okay? So common sense, but we've got to say that. So this is light, non-greasy, and has a longer shelf life. So you can come, I think, I bought this. I didn't like the normal top that it comes with, so I bought this pump. The pumps are like, I think you get them from doTERRA now, but they're cheap. That way it's easier, okay? I also use MCT oil. I've shown, let me see. Well, I'll get it out another time. I also use that for my make and takes, okay? I have it. I'll have it posted in all my favorites. I have a big link under each video of a list of all my favorites. So my favorite oil cases, the things I use for 10 mil rollers, spray bottles, cleaning supplies, the wool dryer balls, the books I like. There's essential oils for pregnancy, birth, and babies, for pets. There's all this stuff. I put it underneath each video. So there's a big list of links, okay? So that's the MCT oil is the big one that I use for the make and takes. I use that. That one is safe for internal use. This is not. This is topical only, okay? Okay, so another thing is distillation. You'll hear that a lot. That's just the process of extracting the essential oil from the plant material. Okay, so when they harvest all either the leaves or the bark or whatever they do for the specific oil, and then they do distillation. That's how they get the oil out of it. You could sit there and press a million lemon rinds yourself. How long is that going to take, right? That's why they have the machinery. In each country, they do it their own way, right? They've been dealing with it for a long time. Cold press distillation expression is the most commonly used one for citrus oils. This is a mechanical press to squeeze the essential oils from plant parts. And then steam distillation is the most common distillation method, and this uses low heat, pressurized steam to circulate through the plant parts and extract the oils. And, okay, that's some terminology. Now, how do you use essential oils? 3 ways. Now, remember, I'm talking about doTERRA. topical, aromatic, and internal. So topical is self-explanatory, right? You put the oil on, okay? You apply them directly on the skin, or you can mix them with carrier oil. And when you dilute with a carrier oil, it does not make it less effective. If anything, it helps so it doesn't evaporate as much, okay? Because 1 drop of essential oil is super, super potent. It's like, I think the ratio they give for like peppermint is like 28 cups of peppermint tea equals 1 drop of peppermint essential oil. So what you would use, excuse me, 1 drop. There's 250 drops in these 15 ml bottles, okay? 1 drop, boop, just like that. You can rub it around. You can use a carrier oil with it and apply it to where you need it, your stomach, a muscle, whatever. That is topical use, okay? Self-explanatory, right? The second one is aromatic. Now I just put it on my hand like that, right? So if I do this and breathe it in, very, very potent, okay? Peppermint opens up your airways, clears out your sinuses. It's really good. And so you can also put it on your neck. It's for muscle, neck tension, all that. Super good. So right there, I'm using it aromatic and topical, right? Also, you can put it in diffuser. Diffusers are the bomb. Now, I've tried several diffusers over the years. I bought pretty ones. You can buy fancy pretty ones on Amazon. They don't last as long as the doTERRA ones, but if you want lots of diffusers around the house and you want different looks and stuff, it's good to go. But I always seem to come back to this one. This is the simple petal diffuser. All you do is you fill up, there is a red dot in there. You just fill it up with water, and then you put a few drops in here. Now on my Drops of Health, I have a business page. It's just called Drops of Health. I always make a lot of diffuser blends and put it on there. And so graphics, I make a lot of graphics. I grab a lot of those recipes from this book. This is by doTERRA. It's excellent. It has them broken down by month, by emotion, by room in the house. How do you want to feel? Citrus, herbal, all that. It's a wealth of information right there, okay? So if you want some help with what diffuser blends, because you can look on Pinterest, but I don't like just grabbing diffuser blends from random things like that, because did they really try it? Does it really work? Or did they just throw something together just for web traffic, right? So I like these. These are tried and true. So you put those in there, and now it's usually like 6 drops probably total. It depends on the recipe. You just add those in there, put the top on, and turn it on. And then this one, the petal diffuser, has 1 hour, 2 hour, and 4 hour increments where it'll shut off after that, and you have the light if you want. doTERRA has lots of other diffusers that are really cool, and there's ones that look kind of wood. On specials like Mother's Day, they had a marbled looking one. I mean, they're fun. So you need at least 1 diffuser in the house, because aromatically, if you're diffusing it, it's affecting everybody. So if you want to boost everyone's immune system, if you want to change the mood, everyone's freaking out and they need to chill out, diffusers, okay? You can put the oils on everyone too, but this way everyone's getting affected. Even if you may have a husband or someone who doesn't want you to put oils on them, or relatives or people come over and they're like, you just diffuse it, okay? They're getting it in because they're breathing it in. So that's aromatic. You can also put oils on cotton balls and put them like in your shoes to help, like Melaleuca, that helps with smell and everything. You can make your own bottles. We make a spray with a Purify blend for the bathroom, so get rid of those stinky chemical air fresheners, and we use Purify. Instead of covering it up with flowered scented poo, you actually have Purify, which just gets rid of the germs, right? That's what we want. So you can do that. That's aromatic. You can make room sprays, just, you know, if it's stale, or if you need things for your closet or your linens or whatever. Oils have a million uses. You can put it in, we put lavender or balance on our dryer balls to stick in the dryer. You can put a few drops of lemon or whatnot in your wash. There's so many uses, but that's all. You're getting it aromatically too, because you're smelling it on your clothes. When you're cleaning with it, you're getting the health benefits. So instead of trying to plug your nose and air out the house because of the chemicals, which are little, I know, but over years and years, especially around like babies and little ones, it's just toxins building up in their body. It's really bad. So you get the good smell. So it's actually helping your health. So tons of reasons to use it aromatically. And then the last one, so that's topical, aromatic, and then the last one is internal. Like I said, only doTERRA, okay? It's the only one I stand by. It's proven and it's safe. I've used oils on during pregnancy. I've used them on my newborns, on my kids, all the way up from 0, like 2 minutes old, to all the way up to my teenagers, my husband and I. I've helped people with oils over the years, from little babies to the elderly, for many different things. So totally safe. I stand behind doTERRA for that. And on the bottle, if it has a supplement facts on there, then it's safe for internal use. And it will say in there, if like peppermint, dilute 1 drop in 4 ounces of liquid, okay? Plus supplement facts is safe. Plus, if you have your catalog that you get when you get your account, we'll give you this awesome book. This, when you get your customer account, and it'll tell you in there, it'll tell you little, right down here, A, T, and I, that's aromatic, topical, and internal. And then it'll tell you this little N right here, it stands for neat, okay? So that means you can apply straight without having to dilute. Trying to find a hot oil. Hot oils are like cinnamon, oregano, and there's a few others. I don't have them in my head at this moment. Oh, right here, oregano. Oh. Well, anyways, they all say neat. There'll be a D if you have to dilute it. So if it's super hot oil, they'll have a D there, okay? So that helps you in this book. Also, if you have a normal catalog, I have a physical one. I love physical books. I mean, yay for digital, but I like physical books. I don't think they send these out to you anymore, but you can get them. It's like $1 or something on your doTERRA account. But in here, they list everything too, and they tell you once again, aromatic, topical, like this. So the information is everywhere, so it's not hard to miss, okay? So that's the safety. So internal, why would you use it internal? Well, say you have an upset stomach. You could put the oil in your hand, dilute it, right? And then rub it on your stomach. I do that with, there's the digestin oil. It's for your digestive system. You can do that. Takes about, probably about 10-15 minutes. It's quicker for some people. I've noticed that if you have more health issues, it seems to take a little bit longer. I have people that are like extremely pristine and clean eat and so in shape, and it's like, bam, it works like that. Probably doesn't have to go through all the muck, right? But it takes me personally about 15 minutes. So I'm impatient and I don't want to wait. So I take it internal. So I can put a little bit in water. You can put a couple drops in water and chug it. Or I get hardcore because I don't care what it tastes like. I just want the relief. And so for like the digestin for your stomach, and if you have like, I don't know, that acid or whatever's going on in there, bloating, whatever, I put it right under my tongue. I just put a couple drops under my tongue, chug some water, there you go. Within minutes, I'm good to go. It's awesome. Super fast, never turning back, okay? Long gone are the days of Tums and all this junk that tastes nasty and hardly work, right? So they also make, doTERRA is more than oils. There's tons of stuff. They're trying to help you with your entire life. So there's hair care, skin care, vitamins, supplements, and there's a digest tabs that are like, if you're used to Tums and things like that, it's the digestin oil and calcium carbonate tabs that taste really yummy. You can take those like before you eat or whenever you need them. So there's lots of uses for the internal. But if you're using the straight oils, that's what you would do. You'd put it in water, You could put it in tea, coffee, smoothies. You can cook with it. You could put a drop of oregano in a huge pot of spaghetti. A little bit goes a long way. Actually, they recommend to put a toothpick in the oil and swirl it around in the food because it's so potent. You can also make veggie caps, those empty veggie caps. You could put oils in those. We make a cold and flu balm, and so if we start to feel a scratchy throat or things are going on, we put a certain amount of oils. I have a graphic on here somewhere. It's either here on my business page, but with the recipe. You just put it in the gel cap and take it like morning and night, so it's in your system. It helps with that. For seasonal threats, you can use lavender, lemon, and peppermint, put it in a gel cap. I mean, there's tons of uses for that. doTERRA also makes soft gels, so the oils are already in a soft gel, so you don't even have to make the mess. I love that because if you're in a hurry, you don't want to bother with it. So internal is great, especially if you're dealing with a lot of internal issues, inflammation, things are causing things inside. Getting the oils in really helps. Okay, so that's it. Aromatic, topical, and then internal. Okay, those are the 3 ways to use the essential oils. So now that we covered what are oils, terminology, and how to use, then the last one is I just want to go over real quick. I could talk for hours and I'm not going to, but don't worry. The top 10 oils. There are tons of essential oils. If you ever looked in these catalogs and there's everything. And like I said, the catalogs are a great place to look. There's an online catalog too. You can just Google it. But that shows the diffusers, the whole entire deep blue line, things for sleep, the drops that they have for sore throats, coughs, digestion issues, deodorants. I mean, they have everything in here. Women's health, kid health, men's health, everything. So tons of stuff. But when you're first starting out, it's very overwhelming. There's a huge learning curve with essential oils. So the top 10 is what you would use to replace your entire bathroom cabinet. So you could either, like if you haven't got your account yet, if you're new and you're just watching this, you can get your customer account. I have a pinned post at the top of this page. It says how to get your account. So whoever invited you to this group, talk to them. They'll help you. If it's me, dropsofhealth.com. There's tons of information on there, or just message me. But people will get their customer account 2 ways. They'll either, one, you get it for $35. It's like a Costco membership, but cheaper. Okay. You pay $35 to become a doTERRA customer. You don't have to sell. You don't have to order monthly. You don't have to do anything. There's no strings attached. You just get your account. So that way you get all wholesale prices. No one wants to pay retail. It's a waste of money, right? So you do that. Every year you renew your account if you choose for $25. And as a thank you, they send you a bottle of peppermint. So the wholesale, the price may be different. It used to be $20.50 for the wholesale price of peppermint, $20.50. So basically it's $4.50 to renew your account every year. So if you can afford a latte a year, 1 latte a year, you can afford a doTERRA membership, okay? That easy. It's kind of a no-brainer. And the reason why they send you peppermint is because there's so many uses for it. Head and neck tension, open up your sinuses, it just nabs bad breath. You'll never want to go back to gum, right? Just tons of uses. So that is how you get your customer account. Or you can waive the $35 fee by getting a pre-made kit. So they have lots of kits, several ones. The most common are the family essentials and the home essentials. So it's a small bottle kit and a big bottle kit. In the small bottle kit, it's the 5 ml bottle. So there's 80 drops in each one, and you get all 10 main oils. Or you get the big bottle, which is the home essentials, and they're all the 15 ml that have 250 drops. So they'll last a little longer. Plus, in the big bottle kit, you get a diffuser already. So the kit is cheaper than even buying each thing wholesale. So it's discounted like that for a reason, because it is a starter kit. It helps you get everything you need all at once. And you don't have to pay the $35. You know, so that is like super smart. If you can wing it, that is the best thing. Then you have all 10 oils right there ready to go. Now, if you can only get the $35 to get your account, then you can just build up. like 1 by 1 or whatever. It costs more that way, but if that's the only way to do it, I recommend it because you need the oils in your house. So the top 10 are four blends and 6 singles. So if I can hold these without dropping, these are the 4 blends: On Guard, Breathe, Digest Zen, and Deep Blue. Okay, so these are the top. Now there's tons of oils, like I said, but these are the top ones that you would use on a daily basis. So the first one, the On Guard, this is for your immune system. Okay, so lots of ways to use it. You can put drops in your diffuser every day, so everyone's getting their immune system built up. When I first started using oils, I just used them when we would come down with something, and it helped. But then I'm like, well, duh, preventative, right? So we use every day. I line the kids up, I yell oils after they get dressed, right? I put a drop of On Guard in my hand, and then a couple squirts of a fraction of coconut oil, and then I rub it down their spine. Okay, just massage it in. Super easy. Takes 2 seconds, but you're building their immune system up because they're getting it daily. Plus they're getting it in the diffuser. You can put it on the bottoms of the feet, whatever, but it's preventative, okay? Now, On Guard has a million uses. I don't know if it's on PubMed.gov anymore, but they showed lots of things that this bad boy can do. Can't really say a lot of it with my mouth, but you can look it up yourself. It's some really heavy-duty stuff. I've had tons of testimonies of things that, medications and things couldn't touch, but this did. So, I love it. It's a favorite. That's why they made a whole line of cleaners and soaps and toothpaste and everything with this oil. This is protective blend for your immune system, okay? So this one you can use internally, topically, and aromatically. So that is the go-to. I'm not going to go too in depth because I could talk forever. Have to limit myself here. The second blend is Breathe. This is the respiratory blend. So that is everything respiratory. Okay, this is not internal, okay, only aromatic and topical. So, and because it has peppermint, it's like a hot-ish oil. Some sensitive skin, you need to dilute it, okay, and with kids, always dilute it. So for Breathe, you can put it in the diffuser. You need to open up airways, or you're going through crud in winter, just have the diffuser going in the bedrooms. Put Breathe in your hand again with the coconut oil to dilute it. Rub it on your chest, back of neck where you can breathe it. Some people even use it, put a little bit on the sides of the nose to help. I've had people say that they've had their sense of smell come back with this. If you have any kind of respiratory, like sinus, I put it right here when I'm battling sinus stuff. So this is respiratory blend. This is for everything like that. The third blend is Digest Zen. This is everything digestive, okay? From your mouth all the way through. Any issue you can think of. This is one of my favorites. We need this. We keep it in the car for car rides that are windy. Put a couple drops behind the ears. Have the kids just sniff it out of the bottle. What else? Any kind of like bloating, gas, indigestion, if you're having constipation, diarrhea, any kind of bowel issues, feeling acid rise, okay, tons of things that this will help support a healthy digestive system. So, like I said, this one has nutrition supplement facts on it, so that way it's internal and topically. I guess you could diffuse it too. I've never done that because we just use it internal or topically for the most part, but all the oils you can diffuse, I'm sure. So this is excellent one, especially if you have kids. Actually, anyone who's breathing should have this one. There's always something that happens. If you travel, if you're at a potluck, if you're holidays, you need it. So that's for your entire digestive system. And then the last blend is the Deep Blue. Now, we've talked about this a lot. This is for muscles and joints. It's a soothing blend. This is not internal, okay? No supplement facts. It's basically just topical use, okay? They have this oil in a Deep Blue rub too for like bigger surfaces of your body. But if you're having any kind of joint issues, muscles, you're hunched over the computer too long, you're typing too much, gardening too much, the kids are having growth spurts and their legs are achy, you slept wrong, you got a kink in your neck, you helped someone move, you exercise or you're not used to it. There's tons of uses, okay? Deep Blue covers it all. So that's it. The top 4 out of the 10, which are blends, covers your entire immune system, respiratory system, digestive system, and muscles and joints. Okay? It's kind of a huge deal right there. And then there are 6 singles. So these are lemon, lavender, and peppermint. And then there is, be talented here, not drop anything, melaleuca, frankincense, and oregano. These are the top 6 singles. Okay, so tons of uses. The peppermint, which I've been talking about already, has the facts. So it's internal, topical, and aromatic. Okay, all of them. And like I said, you can put it here, here for neck tension, head tension, a drop under your tongue for bad breath, right? You can do this live. Okay, there, 1 drop, and then you swallow it. Now, some people just put it on their hand. They put it on their hand and lick it. You can do that too. Okay, when you put a drop in your mouth, if you close your mouth and breathe in, I like to do this in classes sometimes, if people are daring enough to do it. You can feel it just shoot up your sinuses and clear everything out. It's like, whew, and good breath for days, right? And peppermint wakes you up, so it's a pick-me-up. So if I was having a hard time getting up, I'm awake now. So peppermint is excellent. Peppermint tastes so good in smoothies, hot chocolate, coffee, everything. 1 drop, okay? 1 drop. Very potent. Don't want to put tons of drops in your coffee there, or else you're going to have to throw it away. I know some people who've done that. This is good for so many things. Now you can use it also for, ants don't like it, bugs, you can use it in the garden. I mean, there's tons. There's actually, I know in my private group, Drops of Health team, for all my customers, everyone on my team, in the FAQ section, there's a link to 101 uses for the peppermint, lemon, and lavender. It's tons. It's like, it'll blow your mind. You can also Google it. I'm sure they'll have links up there. So that's peppermint. Lavender, the second top essential oil single. Everyone knows lavender, right? And I've heard people say, well, I don't really like the smell of this, or sometimes they think they're allergic because they're allergic to the synthetic lavender that they have. You smell, you go down the aisle like at Walmart in the laundry detergent aisle, about knocks you over. Since I've been using oils for so many years, I get nauseated when I go down that aisle. I have to like hold my breath because it's like so fake. But if you're living with that stuff all the time, you don't notice how fake it smells. And if you get headaches or you think you're allergic to it, it's usually because it's synthetic. This pure natural lavender, I've had lots of people who can't stand the smell of things, or even other oils that they've smelled from other places that may have some real essential oil in it, but they also have fillers. Or what a lot of companies do is they take from the same family. So it could be different plants in the lavender family that smell like lavender but aren't, as fillers. Even if they don't add synthetics, it's real oil, but it's not pure lavender. Okay, so you have to watch out for that. That's like there's 300% more melaleuca on the market than there are melaleuca plants. That's tea tree. Okay, that's like ridiculous. So you have to trust your company, right? You have to know what they're doing. And so lavender is great for if you have a bug bite, slap that thing on, oil of lavender. We just had that. We went to my mom's this last weekend, and my oldest son got some weird bug bit him. I don't know what the heck it was. It jumped on him and left this big old bite mark, and it started to raise up and look white like what a bee sting would, like how it starts to fill up and look weird. And So he ran in the house and put lavender on it. Within an hour, he couldn't find where it was on his leg. Bam. Okay, easy. Takes away itch. So if you have a bug bite or, excuse me, if you have a bug bite or a sting, you can put that on there. One of the first things I used oils for when I got them in 2012 is I burned myself on the skillet because I'm not that handy in the kitchen. And so I was like, ooh, I get to try the oils. So I put that on there. Didn't raise up, and I have really white, pale, sensitive skin. It shows everything, and that it just went flat and it started to fade. I was like, yes. We use it for cuts, scrapes, all skin issues. You can mix it with coconut oil and melaleuca. It makes like a miracle cream. Equal parts lavender, melaleuca, and frankincense. Those are in the top singles with coconut oil, and you can use it for every skin thing imaginable. Now, if you do tattoos, I have on the dropsofhealth.com, I have my first blog post on that, because that's the most asked question I get. Lavender takes away the itch, the healing time. They want to put a petroleum gunk on your tattoo when you leave, and I'm like, nope. And so I use frankincense and things on it when it's new, and then you just put lavender on it, and it healed up in twice the time that they said it would, and there's no itch. It's awesome. So lavender is really good. Lavender also helps with the seasonal issues, okay? So if you have itchy eyes, sneezing, everything in spring, lavender totally helps with that. Lemon is the third one of the top 6 singles, and lemon is very cleansing. It helps to thin out mucus, and it helps. That's why you put it with the lavender and the peppermint. These 3 for this time of year. Okay, these are the top 3. So it's also very cleansing. You can put a couple drops in your water. It helps like gently flush out your kidneys and everything. It's super good. All the citrus ones are really good. Lemon's the number 1, right? That's why it's in the top. You can also use it to like take marks off the wall. We've had marker things that couldn't get off with anything else, even those magic eraser things, but the lemon oil worked. Or the goopy, sticky things from stickers on things, you can take it off. You can clean things with it. Grease, I know guys like to use the lemon for that. Tons of uses. This is also in the cold and flu balm. Melaleuca is the 4th of the 6 singles. This is tea tree. They put it in parentheses there. I think they're changing it where it's now going to say tea tree up here and it says Melaleuca underneath there. But this is great. This is for, pair it with lavender for skin. You can put this on drops of cotton balls and stick it in your gym shoes, or you can clean things with it, like your exercise mats. We use this with the lavender for all skin things because helps with tissue, repair your tissues. And skin, and then this helps clean it out so it doesn't get infected. Okay, so you want that. So Melaleuca is great, has tons of good properties. It's like anti-everything, and you get the point, right? So we'll just do that. Oh, and if you have piercings of any kind, this totally helps. You just put it on the piercing and rub it in. If it's in your ear or wherever on your body, super good. This is what helps. Like you get a piercing bump or weird issues going on, you can just put a Q-tip with Melaleuca and rub it in there. Frankincense is the 5th top, well, in the top 6. This is called the king of oils. This is the balm. This is for every body system you have. Okay? The best thing you can do for your body. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Lemon has a supplement facts. Okay? So it's internal safe. Melaleuca has a supplement facts. Frankincense has a supplement facts. Okay? So this, like I said, the best thing you could do is put a drop of this under your tongue. You can keep it by your toothbrushes. So you remember, super good for helps support your memory, helps your nervous system, your brain in general, keeps things going good. all your body systems. It's like, it's the king, okay? It's the king of oils. Rose is the queen of oils. Frankincense is the king. And you can use this with all the other oils, and it helps magnify their benefits. So you can't go wrong with this. This is also in the cold and flu balm. Tons. Skin, okay? It's great for any skin things, like things that other things won't work. This will. I'm trying to watch what I say. Tons of things, okay? Just message me if you have questions. And then the last one is oregano. This is a hot oil, but it is really good. It's kind of a step up from Melaleuca. They're different, but oregano can cover some things that Melaleuca can't. At the same time, they're used for different things. With essential oils, like if you replace everything in your bathroom cabinet with these 10 bottles, first off, you're going to have more more room, excuse me, but it has so many uses per thing. So instead of just having this for like skin, you have it for so many things, right? So that's the beauty of the essential oils. And no, you do not build up, what is that, resistance? I get that question too. Like medications, you use it for a while, you need to up it, right? Because your body gets resistant to it and you need to have more. Oils don't do that. They're from nature, they're plants. So each crop is always different in its chemistry and the constituents and everything in it. So it's always different, okay? And then your body loves it because it's real, and the small molecules that can go through your cell walls and do things that man-made things can't do. And so it's excellent. It's like food. I tell everyone, these are food. Our bodies are made, God made our bodies super smart. They know how to heal itself and take care of itself, right? But sometimes your body is struggling in areas and it needs help. It needs food. So when it cries out, when the symptoms of something, it's crying out for help. and so you give it the food that it needs, okay? And then your body takes it and does what it's supposed to with it, okay? So the oregano, so if you were curious about the balm, you take a gel cap and you will put oregano, frankincense, lemon, Melaleuca, and On Guard. There was a blend in there, I knew it. I do it so many years I forget. It's like I'm on autopilot. So these right here, this makes up the balm. So if you're using it on kids, you can make a 10 ml roller and you put, I think it's equal parts. I have the recipe, I don't remember. I usually just get lazy and put it in my hand. I put a drop of each of these in my hand, squirt a whole bunch of coconut oil in it, and then I just rub it in their spine, the bottoms of their feet, back of neck, and just get it on them, okay? But you can make the rollers easier. Saves your hand from all that washing. But if you are like, I'd say a teen and up, so my 13 and 15-year-old and my husband and I will take the gel caps. You can get those doTERRA's like $4 for a huge bottle. I mean, they're super cheap, right? They're called veggie caps, in case you're wondering. You just stick those. I think I put 2 drops each, and then I think it's 4 of lemon in the gel cap, and it's like, bam, you take it once at night and once in the morning, so it's like every 12 hours. Totally helps. So that's it. I know I went longer than I'm supposed to, because like I said, I could talk forever. I have like a million stories in my head, a million testimonies of people I've helped over the last 6-7 years. It's just so much. I could write a book, but it's their stories they could share. If you are a customer or you're on the Drops of Health team, then you should be in that Facebook group. If you are not getting posts and stuff, check your notifications. Usually that's the deal. But that is a place where you can ask oil questions, okay? We're there to help. So in the Drops of Health team page, if you're already our customer in there, since you have your oils, we will help you with certain things that come up, and we're more available to freely speak, right? So we can help you more. Now, this public education group, you can ask questions on this video or on posts. You can always comment and ask or just message. More than happy to help you or anyone who invited you here. So remember the top blends: On Guard, Deep Blue, Digestive, and Breathe. And then the top singles, peppermint, melaleuca, oregano, frankincense, lemon, and lavender. Those are the top 10 that you could replace your entire medicine cabinet with this little bunch. This right here, look how little. Look, not even one shelf, okay? That can replace your entire bathroom cabinet, stuff you would use on a daily basis, things that you would be prepared for if things should come up, if you're ever in a car, if you have kids, you can use them on pets. You can cook, clean, anytime of day. I mean, there are a million things, so you don't have to. I don't like that excuse, well, we're already healthy, we don't need oils. Okay, good. You're healthy, that's excellent. You need the oils to support your health, okay? They aren't just for if you get sick, okay? They enhance your health. They help with a million things. And even healthy people get cut, burn, sunburn, stung, bit, have accidents, okay? So if you have these in your cabinet, you are set to go. Covers all the bases. And then, so if you get a big bottle kit, or if you already have your account and you have these oils sitting on the cabinet or whatever, first thing is you need to get them out where you can see them, okay? And that really helps because since I said there's a big learning curve, you don't really know what things and what to use, or you're always looking up in your book, right? So if you have them out, it totally helps. If you have your diffuser out, you can leave your oils by it, so that way you don't have to always go fish around for them or whatnot. Change things up. So for beginners, that is the best advice I can give you. Those top 10. There's apps you could use for your phone. You can look up the product catalog. It's online, so it's free. You can just look it up. There's lots of reference books. There's the Modern Essentials book. There's the Essential Life book, and then there's the Oil Magic book. And I think all of them are on Amazon. This might not be, but this is at oilmagicbook.com. But these help you for everything. They have protocols, they have things to look up to how to use it or what's going on, or emotions, physical, everything. So there's lots of information at your fingertips. And that's why when you get your account with whoever helped you get your doTERRA account is supposed to help you. They're not just supposed to help you get your account and then you never hear from them again. That is not very good. That's not the feeling. That's not what doTERRA is. It's to help people because it's a life change. You know, it's a journey. You're like learning all this new stuff. So anyways, just reach out if you have questions. Next week, I'm going to talk about the internal use of essential oils. There's lots of lies and junk going around about that, so I'm just going to go back to the basics. So next week is about the internal use of essential oils. So I hope you all had learned something today. If you have questions, like I said, probably message me or whoever invited you here, or leave a comment, whatever. And I hope you guys got something out of it. And I will see you guys next week. All right, have a great weekend.